Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on September 27, 2025, about 6 days ago. This paper introduces CLAIRE, an agentic system that finds contradictions across Wikipedia, and in a user study, 87.5% of editors reported higher confidence while identifying 64.7% more inconsistencies in the same time. The paper is titled, Detecting Corpus-Level Knowledge Inconsistencies in Wikipedia with Large Language Models, and as we will see, the practical impact is compelling. Beyond the tool, the authors release a benchmark of 955 facts with 34.7% inconsistent, estimate at least 3.3% contradictions across English Wikipedia, and show automated performance tops out at an AUROC of 75.1%. Alright, the previous segment introduced the human study. Figure 2 shows how editors rated usefulness on a 5-point Likert scale. The stacked bars lean heavily positive, which signals strong acceptance. About 75% strongly agreed the tool can benefit the Wikipedia community, and confidence rose, with roughly 75% somewhat agree, plus 12% strongly agree. Editors also reported that finding inconsistencies became easier, and the study measured about 65% more found per hour. So while Figure 2 reported editor confidence, Figure 1 illustrates the core task difference. The left workflow shows fact verification, which stops once one supporting page is found, so the claim gets labeled supported. The right workflow shows inconsistency detection, which keeps searching across pages because the corpus may contradict itself. That continued search uncovers a conflicting creation date, 1515 versus 1492, and the claim is labeled inconsistent. Alright. The previous figure contrasted verification with inconsistency detection. Table 1 now quantifies the dataset split. The validation split includes 477 facts, with 135 marked inconsistent, which is about 28%. The test split has 478 facts, with 196 inconsistent, roughly 41%. In the total row, the dataset contains 955 facts overall, with 331 inconsistent, about 35%, and 624 consistent, about 65%, so the label balance is moderately skewed toward consistency. So Table 1 summarized the split. Table 2 now breaks down what kinds of contradictions dominate. The table shows numerical issues at about 55%, with off by 1 near 23%, and clear numerical mismatches around 32%. The middle block reports logical contradictions at roughly 18%, mostly direct negations and a small slice of indirect. The lower rows list definition differences at about 11%, plus temporal at 8%, named entity at 6%, and small categorical and spatial shares. So while Table 2 categorized inconsistency types, Table 3 reports overall performance with the same backbone and retrieval setup. The validation block shows CLAIRE on top, with accuracy about 76%, F1 about 67%, and AUROC about 81%. The test block shows CLAIRE leading in accuracy at about 69%, and in AUROC at about 75%, while the NLI pipeline edges out F1 at about 70%. Okay, Table 3 showed overall wins for the agent. Figure 3 drills into which tools make that happen. Figure 3 presents AUROC with different tool options, and the full setup with Clarify and Explain reaches about 0.81. React with only Clarify lands near 0.80, while React with only Explain drops to about 0.77, and plain React sits around 0.78. The takeaway is that both tools together provide the most reliable ranking signal. Well, Table 3 showed overall wins for the agent. Figure 6 presents the full dataset pipeline. The left panel samples passages from vital articles and random pages, which seeds the claim pool. The middle block extracts atomic claims and applies a weak fact verifier to filter obviously consistent items. The report generator compiles gathered documents and clarifications, producing both inconsistent and consistent arguments so annotators can judge. The right panel shows human labeling, which finalizes gold reasoning and also supports prevalence estimates from randomly sampled articles. Okay, 2 takeaways stand out. Contradictions are common enough to matter, roughly 3% of sampled facts, and CLAIRE materially helps editors, finding about 65% more issues while automating triage. The broader implication is stronger foundations for retrieval systems and model training, plus a benchmark that exposes big headroom. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.